As Onyx and George kept on exploring the island, Onyx made friends with a group of sea turtles who showed him how to swim in the ocean. The turtles were swimming in a nearby cove, and Onyx was fascinated by how gracefully they moved through the water. One of the turtles, named Tilly, noticed Onyx watching and swam over to him. "Would you like to learn how to swim?" she asked. Onyx was excited but a little nervous. "I've never swum before," he admitted. Tilly smiled kindly. "Don't worry," she said. "We'll teach you." The sea turtles patiently showed Onyx how to move his paws and legs in the water, and before long, Onyx was paddling around with ease. The more time Onyx spent with turtles, the more he got attached to Tilly. Tilly was a graceful sea turtle with a shell as green as the ocean and wise, sparkling eyes. She had lived in the ocean her entire life and had seen many incredible things. Onyx had quickly grown fond of her gentle spirit and eager to hear more about her adventures. "Onyx, my dear friend, I have a story to share with you," she said. Onyx's ears perked up in excitement. "I would love to hear your story, Tilly," he replied. Tilly began telling him a story about her home, all and far away across the ocean. Australia. Onyx listened intently, fascinated by the idea of a place he had never seen. Tilly described how they have many amazing creatures living in Australia, but the most fascinating of all are the kangaroos. "They're these amazing animals that hop on two legs, Onyx," Tilly explained. "They have long tails and big ears, and they are incredibly fast and strong." Onyx looked puzzled. "Hop on two legs," he said. Tilly chuckled. "Yes, it's quite remarkable," she said. "But that's the magic of traveling and exploring new places, Onyx. You never know what amazing things you might discover." Tilly chuckled as she recalled a funny story from her younger days. "Onyx, let me tell you about the time I tried to race with some kangaroos," she said with a mischievous twinkle in her eye. "One day I saw some kangaroos hopping along the beach and I thought to myself, I bet I can beat them in a race. So, I challenged them to a friendly competition," Tilly explained. "But those kangaroos were quick, Onyx. They hopped circles around me. I tried to keep up, but I was no match for them," she laughed. "But you know what they taught me, Onyx? They showed me how to play hide and seek in the sand. We buried ourselves under the warm sand and tried to find each other. It was so much fun," Tilly exclaimed. Onyx's eyes widened with wonder. "Really? That sounds like so much fun," he said. Tilly nodded enthusiastically. "Yes, Onyx, it was. And it just goes to show you that even when you don't win, you can still have a great time and learn something new," she said with a smile. As Tilly finished her story, she turned to Onyx with a wise expression on her face. "You know, Onyx," she said, "sometimes we get so caught up in competition and winning that we forget to enjoy the journey. Life is about more than just being the best or the fastest. It's about making connections, learning new things, and experiencing all the beauty the world has to offer." Onyx listened thoughtfully, taking in Tilly's words. "You're right, Tilly," he said. "I had never thought about it that way before." Tilly smiled. "Remember, Onyx, it's not about winning or losing. It's about the joy of playing the game." Onyx listened to Tilly's story with wonder, imagining the vastness of the ocean and all the incredible creatures that live beyond his home. He knew that he had so much more to learn and discover, and he felt grateful to have such a wise friend like Tilly to guide him. Onyx and George spent the day swimming with the sea turtles, diving down to see colorful fish and coral reefs. Onyx was grateful to his new friends for teaching him a new skill and showing him the beauty of the ocean. As the sun began to set, the sea turtles bid farewell to Onyx and George, promising to meet again someday. Onyx looked out at the ocean, feeling a newfound sense of confidence and wonder. He knew that he would always cherish the memory of his time with the sea turtles, and he felt grateful for the kindness they had shown him.